Alright guys, BLM here. We're back with what could be the final episode of The Last of Us Part 2. Let's Play. It's really weird that we're in that position. Oh wait, I went the wrong way.
You can get out through there.
Oh, I'm the fucking idiot.
It's all around building. There it is.
Someone's here. I'll see what's up.
Fuck all these assholes.
Okay.
Dinner sounds good. Start heading that way. Get ahead of the rush.
Saw something. I'll look at you.
Try to run through.
Open the fucking door!
I guess here. Oh my god, it is. Huh. I was like, this is very reminiscent of the hospital. I got that section there. Where she... all she has to do is run through and block the door.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, where's Abby? She's fit!
Keep back.
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me!
Hey! Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead. Come on.
Alright. That's fucking dumb. It's just like in the main game. Or in the first game. Or if you crouch, you actually go quicker.
Headed to the beach.
Yeah, this really feels like the end. I just want to see something though. Are we on the okay, we are on the beach chapter. This is the end, isn't it? I'm assuming we're just gonna get this in an epilogue.
Holy.
Oh.
Abby?
Is that her? That's her, right? Is that not her? Well, I guess it's not her. Oh, that's her. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so she's gonna cut her down. She's not as buff anymore.
Abby. I got you. I got you.
Really? Okay.
They're both this way.
Okay. I really wonder how long the speedrun for this game is going to be. Because I think coming into this I was expecting 5-6 hours. I think it's going to be closer to like 8-9 hours, isn't it? It's going to be really fucking long. I mean, unless they can find some really big skips, but based on what I'm thinking, like it's gotta be like 8-9 hours. Oh, there's the boat from the fucking trailer, or not trailer, the intro, or the title screen.
I can't let you leave. I'm not doing this. No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will. He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay. Okay.
Really, at this point, it doesn't even feel like the same characters anymore. Fuck. This is kind of a dumb final fight, though, by the way. Oh, fuck off. Okay.
No. Just take him.
Actually, we still haven't gotten a flashback, have we? It's gotta be coming up, right? Like, there's no way we can end this without getting the full reconciliation between her and Joel. I mean, I'm assuming that's what's coming up, because we got that one, like, little glimpse, which I'm assuming is the part of that full scene. Hopefully? Okay. Well, okay, she's returning home. She really lost 2 of her fingers. Wow, we finished that a lot quicker than I was anticipating. I think it's because we ran through that combat section. That's probably a lot of the reason why. But hopefully it gives us a lot of time to talk, because I do want to talk about this. And I will be recording my Last of Us video tomorrow morning, and hopefully this will help me prep for that. And to be honest, I'm kind of thinking, I'm just going to say fuck it to schedule things. Because I did say this earlier that I was going to, I think I am going to try to get the Last of Us video on Wednesday and just kind of say fuck it when it comes to, would she leave? I'd kind of just say fuck it when it comes to, huh? Yes, I fuck it when it comes to what's better for the channel as a whole. And just release this as quickly as possible, because I do really want to make it, and I feel like it's kind of a wasted opportunity to not release it as early as possible, but whatever. Actually, I just, yeah, we never even got that scene, did we? Of Ellie having killed everyone in that house, and so this is the end. Hopefully we get a flashback. Okay. I have a feeling this is gonna be the final scene.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week. I'm a little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but I'm back.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dean.
So this literally happened the night before.
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just... I know I should...
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But,
Okay, so alright, well, I'll just say it once the game ends, but I have some idea. I have some thoughts about this. Wait, is this the end? It is, isn't it? Fuck. I mean, I guess you can make a Last of Us 3 then. And what the fuck would it be about outside of Vegas Ellie just going out into whatever, but um um to be honest, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a review tomorrow morning. I really didn't think I would finish it tonight though, but whatever. I wish there was a couple other things. I think it just misses a couple things. The first thing is that we don't get a full explanation of why she let Abby go. I mean, I think we do, but not really. I mean, like, obviously she's kind of like letting Joel go, right? Like she's letting, I mean, obviously she leaves the guitar, her last, like, sort of, keepsake of Joel. It's like she's finally moved on from that. And I feel like that obviously has partly to do with Abby, but, I really felt like the psycho-violence angle was a better angle to go with for that, and I feel like that is kind of, to me, it is disappointing they didn't go with that route. But again, that's more so an expectation things over an actual execution. But at the same time, I don't feel like that was the best route to take. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very mixed on it. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, I think up until that halfway point in the game, the first half of the game, I think it's perfect. I think the way they execute all that is perfect. And then we get to the Abby section, which slows things down a bit. But, like, I understand why it's there. And then we get to Santa Barbara, and I can't help but feel underwhelmed by it. While the narrative beats of what I wanted to happen were there, I do think it was missing a big splash. Like, I think the thing is that we, like, again, I think it would have been better if it had been that she did recruit already with the Fireflies, and, like, Ellie had to take down some of the Fireflies and eventually reach Abby and then decide not to kill her at that point. I feel like at the point that we're, when she's dead, I mean, we're like, we save her and then we decide to fight her again for like no real reason at that point, and then still let her go. It's like, I don't feel like that was the best approach to the story. To come into this fight with Abby already at the advantage. That's... I don't know. I'm really... It's tough because, like, The Last of Us Part 1 is just such an important game to me. It's such an important narrative to me, and I don't feel like this game bolstered the legacy of the first game in any way. I don't think it demerits it by any means, but I don't think it really boosts it either, by much. I mean, I do think there's a couple things that are cool. Abby being the daughter of the surgeon, I think that's a cool element. I still think Joel's death scene's fantastic. I mean, I know people are upset about it, but I think it's fantastic. I think Joel being killed by former Firefly is, again, fantastic. But again, I just feel like there's like little things missing, and I will have to reanalyze the narrative. Again, these are just kind of first impressions, or like first thoughts, like kind of without really going back. And again, I will be doing a replay, New Game Plus, starting tomorrow after I record the video. But yeah, I'm very, 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 like, kind of just in a state of like right now. Like, I mean, I will say, I think I've got to say it. For me, it's underwhelming. Not as a game, not as even a story, but just as a sequel to The Last of Us. I will say that I am underwhelmed in that element of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. We'll have to replay it. I mean, I will replay it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I really don't know how to really talk about it, because it's like, because again, like, I think gameplay wise it's fantastic. I think narrative, when we look at the base narrative as a whole, I do think it's a strong narrative. I do think it's a bit unfocused at points, but I do think it's a strong narrative. I think my biggest complaint about it is just looking at it as a sequel to The Last of Us, which was a very tight, well-packaged narrative, I don't know, like a story that was more so about the journey than the actual destination. While I feel like this game is kind of the opposite of that. To be honest, actually, I don't even know if it's really about the destination either, but, and we spent, like, it's essentially, the entire game is Ellie needs to kill Abby, and then we don't kill Abby, which I have no problem with if they had fully, what was it? Oh, okay. If they fully, like, honed in on that, but they really didn't. Yeah, Charles William was the Large Rattler. And then I don't know how I feel about that, like the actual ending itself of her returning to the farm to find it completely empty. Alison Hayslip was in there? I see her name in there. But yeah, it's weird. I'm feeling so mixed on this as a whole. Because again, like, I feel like if the game had ended at that halfway point, I think I would have been fine. Like, at the halfway point, plus, like, maybe the Dina, like, halfway point, have Ellie kill Abby, or even let Abby go at that point, who gives a shit. And then, like, again, maybe have, like, some Abby flashbacks, and then end at the farm. I think I would have been perfectly fine. But I don't know, I'm very mixed, and like, again, like, it's a lot of my mixed opinions on it are more so from my adoration of the first game and trying to compare it to, because I really don't feel like yeah, I'm feeling very mixed. I don't know why I'm still. I mean, I guess we'll watch the end, see if there's a post-credit scene. I'm not really expecting it. Yeah, I'm reading some comment. I'm reading like the Reddit, the Last of Us Reddit. I'm reading the people like people's opinions after finishing the game. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are just kind of too into the idea of Joel being like a good guy.
I'm just a
Ooh.
poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, no toil, nor danger in that bright land to which I go.
I feel like people really don't understand the ending of Last of Us Part 1. I'm reading a lot of these comments and a lot of people seem to not understand what happens there. Like someone calls the ending of Last of Us Part 1 like a happy ending. It's like, okay. But I think, to be honest, in retrospect, that makes I really want to replay Jackson. I mean, obviously we'll replay the entire game, but it's really interesting to see how Ellie talks about Joel at the beginning of the game. Because now that I think about it, she really does talk about him as if she's just now willing to forgive him, right? When she talks about how maybe she'll invite him over for a movie or something, and then she also talks about how, yeah, we're fine, like talking about like as if like they just reconciled, like yeah.
Their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home.
I'll soon be
Oh.
free.
It's so weird because it's Troy Baker trying to sing in a different voice.
in the old churchyard.
Whatever.
I'll drop this cross of self-denial and go singing home to God. I'm going there to see my Savior. I'm going there no more to roam.
Yeah, I mean, are we getting a Last of Us Part 3 now? To be honest, I don't know why we would get a Last of Us Part 3. I feel like if we're looking at what The Last of Us was fundamentally when it started, there's no reason to make a third game. To be honest, I think most of the second game was unnecessary as well. When it comes to what the first game fundamentally was. I don't know. To be honest, I'm very mixed on. I definitely have to sleep on this and record my review tomorrow, and then we'll start the replay, New Game Plus, tomorrow morning. So what ended up being the halfway point in the game? Because this only ended up being, what, 36 episodes? So we actually did end up finishing this quicker than what I expected. Oh, that's interesting. So it turns into a... Okay. Got a trophy. Huh. New Game Plus. Why'd that sound like Uncharted? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Just encounters, chapters. So epilogues, that was the epilogue. Okay, it kind of disturbs me that they're like, it's literally just, like, I knew this already, but why, like, it's dumb that day one, day 2, day 2, day 3, day 3, and then also the farm, like, we're really doing that? Whatever. I love how the park is literally one mission, right? Yeah, the fucking breakdown for this game's fucking dumb. Yeah, the farm is just one mission. That was 4. Oh, we didn't get any. Oh, yeah, we just ran through that section, didn't we? Yeah, we didn't get almost anything here. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we didn't pick up any of the coins. Wow, we got everything else. Oh, no, we missed 2 artifacts. Yeah, we got most of the stuff here, though, outside the coins. Yeah, we missed a lot of coins, didn't we? I mean, again, like, by the time we got to the Abby playthrough, I just wanted to finish the game. I think you can kind of tell by the way I was playing it. I really was just rushing that, just to get to the end of the game. Yeah, I can avoid spoilers now. Actually, something I do want to look up. We might as well do it since we're on camera here, or whatever. Let's look up The Last of Us spoilers. Because I really want to, like, I want to know what was out there. Because I really don't know. Like, I literally haven't seen anything. Like, when was that got leaked? Okay, it was true, yeah. Abby's the daughter of the scientist. Joel dying. Huh. So there was actually at one point the rumor that Abby was going to kill Ellie. Which, to be honest, again, I wouldn't have been upset at that if they did it right. But it doesn't look like that happened. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is gone. These got taken down for copyright reasons. Let's see. Ooh, that's interesting. So entire yeah, so the entire breakdown of the narrative got leaked. It looks like through a playtest. As you can see, tutorial Jackson, then Ellie day 1, Ellie day 2, Ellie day 3, Abby day 1, Abby day 2, Abby day 3, the farm end, which includes Santa Barbara and Epilogue. Interesting. Again, like I literally didn't know about any of this. And yeah, I mean they pretty much have a lot of the game. Yeah, I mean let's look at the chapters because it's pretty much correct. I mean obviously they're named things differently here, but it is pretty much correct. Of guitar flashback, which is this. Oh wait, no, it's this. Patrol Jackson. Tracking. I guess that's that. Then patrol. Tracking the horde. Chalet. Departure. This is shorter. I mean, this is was shorter in the playtest. Arrival, which I'm assuming is the gate. Jordan Escape. What is that? Jordan Escape. Oh, that's that'd be elementary, right? So is downtown not part of it? Or Watchtower, which I think would be this. Theater, museum flashback. Then day 2, rescue Jesse. Okay. Flashback, that's that. Find Nora, that's that. And yeah, flashback. Ellie flashback. Ultimatum. This is interesting. I find this fascinating, actually, that all this was leaked. Flooded city, find aquarium, theater ambush. So pretty much this, though, slightly different. Then, well, in the park, whatever, that's the park. Day 1 is a lot shorter for Abby. It's just forward base and saving kids. So saving kids would be, so it would be this, and then forward base is obviously this. So a lot of the flashbacks aren't in this playlist or play test, I mean, which is interesting. Then day 2 is just medicine and amputation. So I assume amputation would be one of these. Medicine. So again, so essentially the shortcut and the descent aren't part of it. Day 3, save Lev. Fights militia. Abby Ellie fight. So essentially these 3. That one's not really there. The farm, and Santa Barbara, and then Epilogue. Santa Barbara is just one thing in this. Huh. I find it I find this really fascinating. Yeah, so I guess the rumor out there though was that Ellie died, which obviously turns out not to be true. I guess it was known that Jesse dies in Seattle. Yeah, I find this really interesting. This, the leaks here. Huh. I guess Santa Barbara wasn't well known about at least what happens there. Again, this is really fascinating. I find this really, really interesting to read about now. Yeah, I guess the Ellie flashbacks weren't fully known about. Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be weird doing the review. I still can do it. Yeah, we will be doing New Game Plus, starting tomorrow. We'll have to see how that plays out. But if I were to guess, based on, so let's talk about the PS4 list. I don't think it's better than God of War. I simply don't. I think the narrative of God of War is, again, it's a lot. I mean, God of War is essentially The Last of Us for me. I think God of War is a near perfect narrative. I think God of War is, to be honest, a better game overall than The Last of Us, even though I do think the narrative of The Last of Us is stronger, in my opinion, by a bit. But I would put God of War in that same tier of The Last of Us, where Last of Us Part 2, I don't feel like I can. But for me, I think Last of Us Part 2 easily better than Uncharted 4. For me, it's not really close. So it's really, is it better or worse than Horizon Zero Dawn? And that's the tough thing. I think I'm going to say no. Yeah, I think I'm going to say no. Because I feel like Horizon Zero Dawn is a game for me. I feel like when we look at the style of game it is, the type of narrative it is, I feel like it's like essentially it's a game made for me. And I don't feel comfortable putting this higher than Horizon Zero Dawn. We're done. We're really done. Wow. Again, this was years in the waiting. I've been waiting for this game to come out for a long time. And it's just weird that it's out and we're done with it. And it's also not great that I have such a mixed opinion on it, but what are you gonna do? Actually, what was the point of that? I just realized, what was the point of the Abby and Owen sex scene? That really led to nothing, didn't it? It was like, wouldn't it have technically just been enough that they were exes? But whatever, I guess. Wow, I really can't believe we're done. Yeah, Tommy doesn't really get much resolution. And Tommy really gets no resolution, doesn't he? Uh, Considering he loses his wife and Abby's still alive. Yeah, I mean, that Abby section just went on for way too long. I mean, let's look at that again. I mean, like, really. Actually, I just want to see something. Yeah, most of the collectibles came from that Seattle Day 1. Oh, did we get everything from the park? They literally get 0. I got 5 coins in day 1, which is enough for the trophy, and I literally got nothing after that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, safes too. I didn't get any safes. Did I only get 4 safes in the entire game? 5. 5 safes in the entire game. Huh. Day 2 is the last time there's a safe. Wow, I can't believe we're done. What did I start today? I started at the marina, right? So I did all of that, all of this, that. In what, 3 hours? 3.5 hours? Huh. Yeah, so how far did I get? I got to like here the first night. Then I think I played. Where was I by the end of the first day? Because I got to the Abbey section. I don't remember anymore. Yeah, because I was on the Abbey section by yesterday morning, right? Then yeah, I played up until I think I played all of day 1 in that sitting pretty much. And then last night I did all of day 2. Yeah, and then alright, I got to the shortcut, right? And then I did the descent, ground 0, and return. Then I did that on. Wow. It gets so weird, it's done. Yeah, I mean, obviously we'll have to replay the game. And that'll really solidify my opinions on it. But I do want to make that spoiler review before I replay the game, to kind of give my first initial thoughts. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So next up will be the New Game Plus. To be honest, I'm gonna be rushing through the game. I mean, it's mainly to reanalyze the narrative. We'll be rushing through it. We'll try to finish it by the end of the week, and then after that, we're gonna move on to Days Gone, because I need to play Days Gone for that PS4 exclusive video, and then all that's left is waiting for Ghost of Tsushima and playing that, and then we're done with the PS4 stuff, and then we can finally move on to. Well, I guess I need to move on to Life is Strange, don't I? Because I'm doing that retrospective. But and then after I need to do Ezio Trilogy. But then we can move on to games of 2018. But then again, even by then, it might be like closer to end of 2020. So who fuck knows? I have been thinking about buying Cyberpunk. By the way, I haven't talked about this. Cyberpunk got delayed till November, and that's kind of a decent time to buy a new game. There's not really much. I mean, obviously Black Friday is going on during then. But I also feel like with the fact that Cyberpunk's coming out in November, and it's obviously like kind of a must-have game. Like my initial plan was to not pick it up in September and then wait for Black Friday, see if I can get it for 30 or 40. But if it's coming out in November now, then I mean I kind of need to pick it up, don't I? Like it's not going to drop in price in a reasonable time to play it somewhat after release, somewhat close to its release. So I think I am going to need to play it then. And same thing with AC Valhalla, obviously I'm picking up. I still need to go back and play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Also, to be honest, I mean, outside of that though, I think I'm pretty good with the rest of this year. I mean, I think the 2020 year in gaming video is going to be tough to make though. just because there's obviously going to be that like Ratchet and Clank and Miles Morales that I won't be able to play right away. Because I'm more than likely, I think I've decided at this point, I'm more than likely not picking up a PS5 until Horizon comes out, which we'll see when that happens. Or at least like if Horizon or Uncharted 5 or God of War, whatever. Like I mean, obviously Horizon's gonna be first, so whenever that comes out. I mean, this is really strange for me, to be honest. Like, I'm finishing The Last of Us here. It really feels like the end of a really long, I don't know, not journey, but like a really long, it just feels like the end of an era, as sad as that might say, in a way. Especially because, like, I remember when Last of Us got announced that it was coming out, when it got delayed to May, I was thinking that would kind of be, like, the perfect, time to, like, obviously take things seriously in my life once that's done. And now obviously it's June and Corona and a whole bunch of other stuff just kind of threw things up and went to shit. But now that it's even later than that date and we now have finished it, it's even more so feeling like that. But yeah, yeah, we're done. I mean, to be honest, I could talk for forever at this point, but we are already at the 59-minute mark, so we should probably wrap this up. But that's it. Tomorrow we'll start New Game Plus. To be honest, I'm even contemplating starting it now, but we probably won't. But either way, that's it. That's it for The Last of Us. Really fucking weird, but we're done. Thank you for watching.